How to get spiffy. There are 5 steps to a strategic planning process. These steps can be used to address any need. Step 1. Recognizing and identifying the need and understanding what needs to change. Step 2. What do we already have that addresses the need? And what do we need that we don't have? And how are we going to get it? Step 3. Mapping it all out. How do we address our needs? Step 4 is simple. Just do it. Step 5. How did it all go? What worked? What didn't? And what does it mean? Now don't forget to celebrate success. Yay! And 2 important things to keep in mind while all of this is happening. How do you keep it going? And was it inclusive of everyone?
One.
How we get things done with purpose. Step 1. During the first step, it's important to gather local data, both qualitative and quantitative, to decide what's happening in your community. Step 2. You must gather resources from your community. These include people, fiscal, and community resources. It's important to gain buy-in from your community as well. Step 3, you must map out an effective approach to addressing the needs found in your data collection. Step 4, put your plan into action. Just do it. Step 5, ask yourself, how did we do? Did anything change? During this process, there are 2 things we have to remember. Number 1, consider ways to keep up your good work over time. And number 2, respect your community's values. This was brought to you by Kim, Kathy, Molly, J. Greg, Tristan, and Beth. The end.
Go. Hello. Today we are going to talk about how to create community change. Making changes in your community can be hard work. We will demonstrate how to create the changes that you want by following just a few simple steps. It is important to begin with the end in mind. What changes do you want to see, and how can you make those changes stick around long after you're gone? You will want to make sure that your changes can have a long-lasting impact. The changes you desire to make have to be easily understandable and take into account the unique factors that exist in your community. So, if we begin with the end in mind and we keep our community's uniqueness at heart, then we will just have to follow these simple steps. Step 1. The first thing you must do is determine the problem that you want to address. Is it really a problem? And how do you know? Use data to help you. You may need to learn more about the problem. This may mean asking new questions or holding listening sessions to make sure that you understand the problem completely. Step 2. Is someone else or another group addressing this problem already? Is there a group addressing a similar problem? Maybe you guys could work together. What are your resources and assets in the community that can help you? Resources can be money, people, skills, space, media, or time. Once you understand the resources you have, look back. What do you need? What are you still missing? Try to fill your known gaps and holes. Step 3. Once you have your resources aligned, it is time to decide as a group what you should do to address the problem. It is important to review what other communities have done successfully to tackle the problem in their community. Hey, at this point, new learning is allowed. You can brainstorm with your group all the ideas that could help you get rid of the problem. Once you decide how to address it, you will want to build a chart that lists each step that you will need to take. What will the person do? Who will do it? And by when? Timelines help. Step 4. Once the chart is built, it's time to put all of your work into action. Follow your steps, communicate your needs and barriers, and get to work. Step 5. Look back. Did you create the changes that you wanted? Why or why not? What did you learn? What might you do different next time? Use these lessons to reflect on while you start tackling a new problem in your community. Well, that's it. Voila! You have just learned all the steps of the Strategic Prevention Framework. Why on earth do adults make this sound so hard?